Welcome, we are looking at how to do an image trace on the Glowforge. So once we have a nice drawing here that's done in marker so it shows up really well, we can come over here and after putting it in the machine, we can come over here and push trace bed image, and I'm going to put a little box around it because as it says up here, this is the directions. Step 1, drag a box around what I want to do here, what I want to trace. And I want to put it around like so. If I come out here, it's going to trace that black stuff, and that is not what I want here. Well, let's see what that looks like. So yeah, it's not going to be, let's get rid of that. We don't want to trace that. So we can go back there and try that again. And that's looking pretty good. Now, step 2, click the areas around that you want to cut away. So this is important. Otherwise, if we don't do this, it's going to take a long time because it's going to force us to do an engrave. So I want to cut away everything on the outside of this. So now it's got this pink line around the outside. That's what I want to cut away. And get rid of it because I want that border on the outside edge. So I'm going to say place artwork now. And as we talked about that engrave, it's going to take a long time to do that whole pink thing. It's going to do it like a normal printer, take a very long time, so I want to ignore that. And you'll notice here in this photo, I did not get the boom part in the middle because that was not showing up in pink. So this is the outside edge that I want to cut. So I'm going to say, cut that. And I am going to use cardboard, so we're going to turn down these numbers a little bit. We're going to say speed is 500. We are going to go 75%. Power, and I'm going to do 2 passes on this because cardboard has been acting a little funny lately. So we'll try that, and that's pretty good. Now I actually want to get the boom, the word in there too, so I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to say add artwork, trace bed image, and now I want to see if I can just get the words in here. So I'm going to trace that, and I only want the words. I don't really care about this other stuff. So now I'm going to click the areas that I want. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to click on all the black lines. And now I have those pink lines that are going to show up for me. And now doing the same thing, I do not want, we're up here now. We do not want the engrave, so we're going to ignore that. And now these, I don't really want to cut all the way through, so we're going to come down here to score, which means don't cut all the way through, basically. And I'm going to say full speed, and we're going to turn down the power real low here so we don't go and cut all the way through. 20, or maybe I'll go a little higher. 20 to 25, we'll try that out for now, and you might need to change this, but that should be good now. The last thing we need to do is select the material. It says we do not have a selected material over here, and we're going to use uncertified material as always. Never any of this stuff. We don't have any of that. That's the fancy stuff. And we're going to have to measure how thick our material is and type that number in there. Once you got it in there, you take your paper out, put a piece of cardboard in. In this case, we're trying it on cardboard, and then we can push go. If you had a different material, you'd have to change these settings and put in the correct thickness there. Other than that, rock and roll, making our first little cardboard cutout. Enjoy. Bye-bye.